Yo, what's happening, folk? How y'all doing out there, man? Y'all ready for this, man? Hello to the only person. Oh, I got two people. All right. You know if my mic's too loud or anything. So how y'all doing, man? Nobody here. That's cool. I'll talk to myself. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I will talk to myself. You hear me? I sure will. Appreciate that, LJ. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for being here for me. So I'm not sitting here looking like a fool. You got your drink? You ready for the show? If you drink. All right. It's gonna be fun to finally talk to y'all. I think, you know, see what y'all think about the show. See if y'all like this. If this show's any good, hopefully I don't bore y'all to death. Kind of nervous. I don't know if y'all know that. Well, you know that. You're the only person here. What's happening? Whoever else just joined, appreciate you. Appreciate you hanging out. Got about 15 minutes to this thing. Just crunk up a little bit. So did y'all hate the last one? Did y'all hate the other Walking Deads? They kind of suck. If I'm telling you the truth. I got tired of Walking Dead a long time ago. I agree. Oh, they let it go on way too long, man. After they brought in, what was it? Negan. I think it was Negan. That that show got dry. It just got dry. I'm like, come on, man. Y'all can't do nothing with this cat. Y'all can't off this dude. Been like 2 seasons. Hopefully this works out, man. If this works out, we get some folks in the chat and some folks watched, and I'll do this again next week. If not, only get two people. I think I'll just watch it next week and review it. You know what I'm saying? Dead City was good? Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I know I gotta give you a little bit more notice, but listen, check this out, right? I'm this is my first live, so I'm probably gonna act a fool. Probably gonna say some shit I ain't supposed to say, and, I'm a little nervous, I'm be honest with you know what I'm saying? So, here's your notice. I'm sorry, and, yeah, get ready to watch this show. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a good dry run, or it'll just be dry, you know? What has just happened? We go. This mess starting already. TV decided it won't do whatever it want to do. Oh man. So y'all good, man? Feel like this gonna be a goddamn terrible idea. What's up, Hugh? How you doing, man? I have not seen Constellation. Um, I did see the trailer. I'm pretty excited to check that out. That looks pretty good. I think tomorrow I'm gonna start working on what is it? Halo. Halo looks real good too. A lot of people pissed off about that, but I thought it looked pretty good. Constellation good. All right, I'll check it out tomorrow. That never take his helmet off. What's the main rule? So I didn't have Paramount, so I didn't review Halo because I didn't have Paramount, and I wasn't finna pay for all these streaming services just for one good show. You know what I'm saying? So I have a theory about the a lot of people are pissed off that he took his helmet off, that he's doing a lot without his suit and stuff. But man, it's not a video game. You know what I'm saying? You gotta the man just gonna be in a suit the whole time. It's gonna be kind of hard to explain. What happened when he eating lunch and stuff? He'd be like, "Yo, you gonna take that off and just for a little bit, let it breathe." You can't just wear it all the time. Like not in real life. In a video game, you can wear it as long as you want. Seriously, I think they're just trying to show that it's not the suit. It's the person inside the suit. I think that's the point they're trying to get across with Halo. I could be wrong, but I didn't like how they kept taking his helmet off in the first season. Like everybody just running through battle with no helmet on didn't make sense. I like the questions, man. Keep them coming. It loosen me up a little bit. This and this that and this drink at the bottom of this cup. I think the point is to show that he's a normal guy. He's just a regular guy, and the suit is it just enhances who he is. So I'm not mad at that. Um, I like the second season; it's pretty good, and it seems to be two different. Nah, come on, man. You remember you wasn't on the Walking Dead train when they was when they was just killing it. They was all over everything. You didn't like the original Walking Dead, Hugh? Come on, man. Everybody liked it back then. Everybody. What's in the cup? I don't know. I don't know if YouTube gonna get on me for telling me what's in the cup, but it ain't juice, huh? It ain't juice. It ain't water. It ain't none of that. A little brown liquor. Yeah, somebody hit me earlier and told me they enjoyed the first episode. It was solid. I'm like, sir, sir, or ma'am, how did you watch this already? How did you do this? I think modern shows. S1 wants to know my thoughts on what's going on with these horrible movie scripts. I think that's what he was trying to say, and the directing that's going on. I think it's not about passion anymore. I think it's about making money. They can slap a name on it and call it Star Wars, call it Spider Man, call it whatever they want. Then they're gonna do it. Least effort possible. You watched you watched this Walking Dead show this morning? How am I'm the only one late to a live stream. How's that possible? Uh, it has not always been this bad. Movies have just recently gotten bad, and I feel like they're going to get a lot worse. It's all about nostalgia now. People just want to say, "Oh, you remember this from back in your day? You old ass. Remember that?" It's just they're just doing it's just remake on top of remake on top of remake, and it's not good anymore. Now, I mean, you'll get a few movies here and there that are passion projects, and you'll see the love and care that's put into them. But other than that, I mean, look what you got lately. Look what's out. Madam Web, how was that? They didn't even try. I think my son could have done a better job. Appreciate that, Shanny. All right, I'm gonna check some of this stuff out. Yeah, if y'all see some stuff, man, y'all think it's good, let me know. I'll definitely go watch it and do a review on it because good stuff is scarce. 3 minutes, man. Live in tune. Thought it was a great show, huh? You ain't watched this show. I mean, I don't know if it's the writer strike that just made all this happen. I mean, it was going on before since before the writer strike. Look at all the last Star Wars movies or the last 3 Star Wars movies that just came out. They no effort, zero effort, just full of member berries. Nobody liked any of that. None of that. It was all trash. And they redid Indiana Jones, which is all right, but was that great? No. My boy thinks I'm too quiet on here. That I should be more hype. We about to watch a show. You may get up and start dancing. What you want me to do, man? Huh? Finna finish this cup. Huh. Watch this show. Everything Marvel sucked. That's a good point, LJ. Everything. Everything. I don't know what happened to Marvel. They had the blueprint and they messed it up. Everything Marvel touched now is trash. Just trash. Well, while I got y'all on here, man, I want to thank y'all for subscribing and hanging out with me. You know what I'm saying? I did not think that my channel, even though it's still small, I did not think my channel would go this far. Would be what I consider to be successful. Again, I'm not a huge YouTuber, but I didn't think I'd be where I'm at. So thank you. I appreciate that from everybody. All right, it's game time, man. She ain't giving up on her man. Let's go. I think um making movies out of video games is probably the way it's gonna go. You see they're doing stuff with AI. People mess around with AI. They ain't even gonna need actors anymore. We're gonna stop paying them altogether. Start making people up. There you go. Come on, Rick. I think he's the best part about Walking Dead. If he wasn't in this, I promise you, I probably wouldn't be watching it. That man ain't aged a damn day. You know, it's crazy how amazing this was at its height. How many people were watching this show? I just think you're getting a lot of, if I'm being honest, I think you're getting a lot of uneducated people making movies, a lot of dummies just grabbing paper and pen and thinking they got an idea. You don't. You don't. Put that down. Put that down. You don't have an idea. Please, please don't. Don't do that. To be honest, Hugh, if I don't know how Rick I don't know how Rick is still wherever he is. Like if I know I got a daughter out there, the second I get better, I'm packing my bags. Let's go. Let's get it. Back out there. It's these fools that just won't see these movies made, man. I mean, again, all you gotta do is look at Madam Web, look at Star Wars. All these movies, they're just absolutely atrocious. And they just keep getting greenlit. Oh, we'll do it again. We'll do it again. They just keep making them. Like people don't go see them and they just keep doing it. Rick still got that axe. All these years, he ain't upgraded. Yeah, I don't, again, especially Morbius. My God, the whole time I'm in the movie, I'm just like, what? Why? Why? Why is this made? Who put this out? What? Bro, he just cut. Just cut his hand off like it was nothing. Like he got a paper cut. Just kept it pushing. No screaming. You think people are gonna get tired and they're gonna have to, like, people are gonna have to revert back to making better movies. And people are gonna stop going to movie theater. When I went to go watch Madam Web, there were two people there, two, and there was a set of three teenagers in the back. They got up and left halfway through. I ain't messing around, boy. First episode, they done lopped off his hand, stuck it in a campfire, and he still got caught. Michonne. I might be forgetting, but didn't they have like a? Did she have like a kid with him or something? Did they have a little boy? I can't remember. Oh, that's right. He doesn't know. Does my man wake up with his hand gone like I wake up in my 20s with a hangover? It's like it's nothing to him. Ah, that's right. I cut that bitch off. I forgot. And ain't gonna lie, man. When I thought Rick died, I cried. I sure did. I cried. I don't care what y'all think of me. Huh? It just started flowing. I couldn't stop it. Those were good episodes. That was back when TV was good too. But then this show started feeling itself. Made like 9 other shows like CSI. Just start pumping out all different types of Walking Deads. How many more dead people can there be out there, man? It's just like a fake Denzel. Is that what this is? That's what it sounds like. Go back to your wife and your daughter. Okay. All right. Well, I guess maybe that's why he didn't go back. All right. I'll stop talking. It cannot be this many more people left, man. I apologize. It's not like my regular you know, just again, I'm doing the best I can. Just kind of work with me a little bit. I understand if this ain't your cup of tea, but you know, we'll get there. Um, nobody knows about this place. There you go. What's up, Dan? So nobody knows about this place. They got helicopters, trucks. Bro, you had it worse than this. You watched your son go down, and your wife got eaten. That's got to mess you up. I don't care who you are. Fuse, these people just living life. They just out here living life, like normal. They just doing regular everyday people stuff. Talk like Rick Grimes for 5 minutes. Carl, Carl, put that down. Oh, get over here. Carl, it took me a whole day to learn that speech that he gave to Negan after Negan told him he was going to take his hands. Tell you something. That's probably one of my top 10 speeches of all time. It's a terrible Rick. Okay. That's cool. No. They showed they showed they showed this girl, but I think she was just like in a dream. Like it was a dream sequence. One armed Rick getting his ass whooped. Appreciate you. Somebody let me know that you can see the episode of my live. That's a no according to YouTube. Yeah, fuck around the MSC, come take my goddamn house because I showed a corner they show. So I thought they were supposed to turn this into a movie, which is why they were saving Rick Grimes, but apparently that fell through. So it's a good idea. Instead of doing it during the show, I could do after the show. So it's a good idea. And you got some good ideas today, man. At least till I get better at this. You know what I'm saying? And they trying to start this back up, and I don't blame them. Like they had a gold mine on their hand with this show, and they ran this bitch into the ground. They tore this up. They ruined it. I didn't even catch on to this show until season 4. They was at a prison or something before I started watching this show. Dominic, what's up, boy? It's good to see you. Yeah, I always thought that that was a problem, that was a major problem that was going to happen at some point. That they didn't have, they didn't, there was no end to this. There was no cure they were working towards. No, nothing. Like basically, you were going to die or get sick and turn on one of these things. And that was it. So what are we heading towards? We just gonna keep we just gonna keep fighting people until we die, until we all die. Okay, I knew that was gonna get tired. Yeah, Andrew wanted to. He left because he was missing his wife and his children. So the second he left, he went home and he just wanted to be with them. But I guess he didn't got tired of her or his kids and was like, you know what? I'm out of here. Going back to work. Y'all getting on my nerves. Yeah, I tried to watch Fear Walking Dead, and that to me was just I couldn't get into it at first. It was just boring. It was just boring as hell and just dry. Daryl was cool, liked him, didn't like him doing his own thing. I thought him working with Rick, that was a good combination. They should have left that the way it was. They have a cure now. Oh, move a little quick, Rick. Slow down, player. Huh? She'll be back tomorrow. You gotta relax, bruh. She'll be back. All right, I'll try not to talk about the show since I'm ahead of some people. I don't want to get nothing in the way. Sorry about that, Miss Matthews. What the hell's John? John was an epic character. Which John? Who you talking about? Oh, can't get into fear, bro. I could not get into fear, man. I almost watched it when the who's the black dude Rick was friends with in Walking Dead. He walked off Walking Dead and walked right over to Fear. And I was like, nah, that ain't enough. That ain't enough. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Yeah, Morgan. Morgan wasn't enough for me to switch. Dwight. Did Dwight go to Fear? Oh, his wife did leave. Okay, I'd have left. I'd have left too. Probably if my face was half my face was leaking off. I'd probably been mad too. Nah, they didn't need no more cameos. They didn't need no more cameos on Walking Dead. They needed a cure or a way out, a way to fix things. I didn't care if it took 5 seasons. Just give me hope of something. Give me a direction. You know. Yeah, I heard about the term. I heard about the zombies in Fear or in Daryl's version of Fear the Walking Dead or his show. Like they were running full speed, opening doors and stuff. No, that's not that. That's not it. That's not for me. I mean, the answers will come. You know what I'm saying? I have faith that this show is going to be good. It's going to be like a return to glory for this show. It's only 6 episodes, but he'll get there. Tell her Rick. Rick love him Michonne. Some Michonne. He ain't letting that go. Huh? She put that thing on him. That's it. It's a wrap. He ain't talking about his first wife like that. You noticed that? You noticed that? It was just a few tears and he moved on. And Michonne put that thing on him. Now he hey, you don't talk about her like that. She's something special. Damn, a bunch of y'all was in the Fear the Walking Dead. I'm sorry. I didn't do it. Huh? I didn't do the homework. I did not watch that show. My apologies. So I'm saying, man, you see, they got greedy. It just they messed up. And that's what happens to a lot of these shows and a lot of these like movies and stuff. You just can't make a thing and have that thing be great and then go on to the next thing. No, you make a thing, it's successful. Now you got like 9, 10, 11 different versions of that show. CSI, NCIS, uh, Law and Order. All these shows, there's Walking Dead. You got all these shows, they're phenomenal stories by themselves. But the second they get any modicum of success, we got to duplicate it. We got to duplicate it. We got to do the same thing in Miami. We got to do the same thing in Barbados. We got to make the same show doing the same exact thing with 7 other people in a different part of the world. Why? Why just keep doing this thing? Make it good. That's what made The Walking Dead good because anybody could die any week. So when Jesus died, it was unexpected. When a lot of people died, like nobody expected Carl to die. Nobody expected Jesus to die. And the medic, what was her name? The the nurse girl who was talking. I think she was talking to the she was talking to some woman by the railroad tracks. She called an arrow in the eye. You remember that? Whoo, son. I know Carl dies in the comics, but he didn't have to. Like you didn't have to write it like that. What I understand, Daryl wasn't even was Daryl even in the comics? Like, wasn't he? Didn't he? If he even existed, wasn't it just his brother who was in the comics in the first season? No, Glenn didn't just die. Glenn, they made an example out of Glenn, a straight up example. Yeah, see, Daryl was made up. Look how far he made it. No, I don't. I don't know if. I mean, Glenn's death was pretty bad. I don't know if he was the worst though. That dude who played Everybody Hates Chris. You remember he was on that show. He got trapped in that little spinny door thing, and they just started pulling his face apart. Ooh, I felt that. That was pretty bad. That might be worse than Glenn, bro. He was on there for a little bit, but still, huh? It's still that was a rough death. Have your face just plucked apart like that? Oh, when Carol told the little girls to look at the flowers, that wasn't the worst death. Them girls deserve that. They deserve that. I wouldn't even told them that. I'd have just did it while they was looking at me. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah. I mean, when did Rick leave The Walking Dead? Wasn't it like 7, 8 years ago, something like that? I mean, am I tripping? Did he not get any older? Everybody got older but him. Oh, Carol was my dog. She would play that innocent, that I'm sorry role, and then just stab you in the eye socket, and you'd be done. That was it. Carol was vicious. I'm in awe that a place like this exists at all. Like how do you still have all this working stuff? You could tell Daryl's not gonna age well. He looked like he smoked a cigarette like every 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? He talk like this. He talk like this. Come on, Rick. Somebody who talks like that at age 21, it's not gonna age well. You know what I'm saying? Daryl is? Or you talking about are you talking about Rick? You gotta be talking about Daryl. I remember his show for riding motorcycles, but how long is that actually gonna last? Like that wasn't for nobody but the ladies anyway. All the women who like Daryl, they just want to watch him ride a motorcycle. How long can a show like that stay on TV? What? This is this is I ain't messing with his hustle. You know what I'm saying? Get it in. Ride that motorcycle and make that money. That's crazy. Are you serious? People started buying crossbows because of Daryl. You know that's only good for one shot, right? And then whatever it is you shooting at can be on your ass. Like that's it after that. I don't understand. I mean, he never missed, but still, that's only like 8 shots, right? A full one. You still gotta pull one out your back. You gotta load it up. You gotta pull that string back, load it back up. Ain't nobody got time for that. Go get a gun. I ain't gonna say nothing because Miss Matthews ain't made it to that part yet. But I'm just saying, like, this show should be over at this point. This show should be over. I hear what you're saying. That crossbow does not require gunpowder, and that's a good point. But in real life, if we are going outside the gate, I'm gonna tell you to turn around, put that thing back. Okay, put that thing back. Go get you an automatic weapon and a lot of rounds. Go take that stick shooter and put it away. All right, that's gonna get us both killed. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm doing a live. It's not the best live, you know what I'm saying? But my people stuck around and I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. They talking, making it a little bit easier for me. I thank you. My brother from another mother, Dan, is on here. What up, Ben? So what y'all think so far, man? It's a pretty good episode. It's pretty solid for first episode. Not too bad. All right, throw some questions. Throw some questions. Let's have 'em, Nina. It's a good question. I don't know why he didn't just cut the cord instead of his hand. Oh my god. That's a great idea. And I'm gonna tell you this. If I'm cutting my hand, I'm for sure getting away. Like I'm not cutting my hand off in an attempt to get away. Like this is a for sure thing. You know what I'm saying? This is my hand. We've been together a long time. I'm cutting it off. I'm for sure getting away. I don't know. I don't know why he cut off his right hand. I'm more curious as to how he just cut it off and it didn't seem like nothing. He just I can't believe I just did that. I got to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no real pain there. Like regular person gonna lay there on the ground and cry, roll around in agony, that kind of thing. Not Rick. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he chopped his hand off, man. That you know, I don't know if that's in the story, like if that's in the comic or what. Did he cut his hand off in the comic? Did he die in the comic? Is the comic still a thing? Yeah, there's no such thing as blood loss in the apocalypse. Just cut it off and set fire to it. You're fine. You're just a wealth of knowledge, Nina, all over it. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know how he got on them phones. I feel like Rick could have chosen a better time to get away. I'll say that. You know, wait for him to trust you a little bit, then run. You know, they still got this crossbow. Still. You see what I'm saying, man? You see what I'm saying? Now Daryl Dixon got a show with Carol on it. It's The Walking Dead. Just call it that. Just call it The Walking Dead. Why do we have to stop and change names? I have the satellites not falling from the sky yet. I got a better question. How are this how are there this many dead people left? Like how many? How long has this been going on? It's been happening for a long time, right? Dead people still running in packs. We still doing this? Should be a lot of things happening that ain't happening. Nuclear meltdown. That's a good point. Fear did have a nuke. I wanted to see that episode. I saw pieces of it on YouTube. I think that'd have been cool to watch. Oh man. Wow. Well, the acting in this is pretty good. This is pretty solid. I like this. Wow. It's deep. Why we still doing this? Why we aiming guns at each other? Yo, this show has got my attention. This is pretty good. I mean, it's not a banger yet, but they laying the groundwork. It's pretty good. We Rick seems to be in his feelings again. You know, I kind of like when he was flying off the handle and he was just beating the brakes off of people. But he ain't there yet. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to do this, man. Y'all think I should do another watch next week, or I should do it after? Y'all let me know. What are y'all comfortable with? Where y'all at with it? What do y'all like? So I don't want to hold nobody up. You know what I'm saying? Then we talked about constellation when I first got on here. I'm gonna have to check that out. I never even heard of it. Random Sasquatch wants me to do another watch. All right. All right. Carissa, then we'll do it. We'll watch together. Lucille here, she's gonna take your hands. You can do it right in front of me. You can take my hands. Y'all remember that. Don't act like y'all remember that. I really hope this is gonna turn out good. I really don't want to get to episode 5 and then find out this is a dumpster fire, but it looks it's a good question. That's a great question. Can somebody go pick up my wife and kid? Yeah, it's a great question. That I don't know why you have a helicopter, so you could be there and back and by lunch. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't be a problem. That's true. Maybe there wouldn't be a show, but your show has to make sense. You know what I'm saying? You got to come. If I can come get you in a helicopter in 5 minutes, what the? Your wife record every goddamn thing, everything, all at once, and your TV just keeps asking you questions like, "Hey, I'm gonna change the channel if you don't pick one of these things." Does need to make sense, even if it's about zombies. It doesn't matter. You set the rules with certain things with your show, and because of that, you have to follow those rules. Okay. Feel like I feel like Rick gonna start having feelings for this woman right here, and then Michonne gonna have to bust her ass with that sword. Y'all ask me Walking Dead questions. I'm gonna tell you right now. My knowledge ended with the Walking Dead. My knowledge ended when Rick got blown up on that bridge, and then they took him in that helicopter. And I don't think. No, I watched a little bit more. I watched. They did the what were they? The people who wore the masks over their face. I can't remember the name of them. I watched until that leader died, and then I had had enough. I was done. I forget what they were called again. Yeah, the Whisperers. That's them. That's them. I got tired, boss. I got tired. I didn't want to see no more. We were just gonna keep going from place to place. I got tired of it. Yeah, Alpha. Alpha. I got tiresome. They got tiresome. They didn't get on your nerves. You got tired of watching them go up against these people again and again and again and again and again. You had the governor. Then you had, I don't know, I think it was another group after that. Then it was Negan. Then it was Whispers. You're like, shit, for God's sake, stay in one spot. Stop moving. Every time you move, we run into somebody who beats the shit out of us. Just stop. Don't go nowhere. What about the nerdy dude? The one that had the mullet when he came on the scene. Is he still alive? His name's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember. Eugene. That's it. Yeah. See, she's trying to make a move. She's trying to get at him. Trying to play all nice. You the last nice guy on the planet. Stop. Stop. Just stop. Yeah, I'm surprised it's still going too. I thought it was only 45 minutes. But I'm at almost at an hour and a half. Like the first ever selfie. Dang, Rick hurting, man. He's tired of going on. He been through a lot. He lost his wife. He lost Michonne. He lost his daughter. Um, he thinks his friends are gone. He lost his hat and his gun. He probably thinks she's dead. I mean, it's been a long time, you know? Oh, you ain't have to bring that up. You can take my hands. You ain't have to bring that up. He did take his hand, but that's kind of his fault though. You know, all he had to do was wait. That's all he had to do. He did it himself. You know, maybe 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 you could have just killed the guy who had the tape on his belt. Maybe you could have just did that and then took the tape off his belt and ran away with it. Instead, you cut off your own hand. I don't think that was well thought out. It did seem kind of dumb. Rick's a better planner than that. I expect better. He stuck in the fire right after that. Good thing that fire was there, right? Stop that bleeding, cauterize that wound. He woke up like it was nothing. Y'all seen him? Ah, ooh, just oh, hand is gone. Do y'all think Rick will make it out of this one? You think Rick and Michonne live happily ever after? You think they die together? I don't know. I mean, you know that they get back together and they do some damage together, and you know he's got to learn about his son, right? So that's gonna be some, and his daughter. So that's gonna pull out the water from your eye sockets, you know, a little bit if they do it right. You are missing people. You missing his whole group. You missing the lady who took him away. Um, the junk lady who only believed in saying the words that you needed to say instead of words you wanted to say. Carl had to go, man. He was just, you know, Carl was in bad shape. He ain't had no eye. He watched his mom be killed. They've been trying to kill him his entire life. It was time for him to go. He didn't belong here no more. You know what I'm saying? Carl was a badass? Are you serious? I don't know. Carl, he surprised me against Negan a little bit. I think he used the 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 fact that Negan liked him a little bit to his advantage, but he wasn't no badass, man. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. I hear you, Michelle. I'm looking good, man. There ain't no way. I'm telling you right now, there's no way in this after that the avionics or any of that equipment on that helicopter are working. Just no way. And if it was, I wouldn't fly on it. Yeah, I know. I probably shouldn't have said all that stuff about the helicopter. Whatever. You get what I'm saying. Appreciate the likes, everybody. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me and talking to me. I never saw Dead City. I wanted to. I couldn't. I couldn't buy that. What's her name left and then came back. The woman who really, really wanted to kill Negan. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't buy that. Glenn's wife. I wasn't buying that. Maggie. Yeah. She just forgave him and it started working together. Nah. Nah. I can't see that. I cannot see that. I know. I know that's why she came back. You can't explain that though. Like he killed her husband. And she's like, I'm gonna forgive you. It's fine. His accent is throwing me off, bruh. His accent is like a little bit of Denzel and just like a lot of I don't know whatever else that is, but it's bothering me. You know what I'm saying? What? I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna wait for Frazier to see it. Yeah. Wait, what? 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 Is he talking? Is he talking to himself? What the hell is happening, man? I'm so confused. I am lost and confused. Wait, wait, wait. Is that no? No. No. So, all right, I got a few questions. I have a few. Just a few questions. It's so it's not just her, right? It's not just her, right? Why did they shoot down the helicopter? Why did they do that? Why did that happen? Why was that a thing? We just shoot down helicopters now instead of waving for help. Hey, they were just shooting it down. Was Rick in the back and the front seat at the same time? Is this a dream? I'm lost. I don't know, man. Hey, somebody who knows something, say something. I don't because I don't know. Of all the places that helicopter could have gone down, it went down right in front of Michonne. Are you serious, man? Come on. Let's fix my mess. we go. All right. So what did y'all think, man? You got questions? Let's have it. I'm a little confused about what I saw. I don't know what happened. Rick was in the back and the front seat of this helicopter at the same time. Yeah, and little Denzel, he went out pretty quick. Went out real quick like. So I don't know. Reese, you still watching it, man? It's still going for you? R.I.P. Little Denzel. Sorry you didn't make it. All right, hit me with them questions, man. What y'all got? Because I got a few. Again, some of the stuff you already covered, like why did Rick cut his hand off? Um, how do we just find Michonne? Just like that? We just found Michonne just in the middle of nowhere like that. She just happened to shoot down his helicopter, and he was the only one to survive, unscathed, no less. He's just fine. Everyone else's neck is exploding and all types of stuff. But Rick, he good. He good. He got to get back to his lady. It's possible none of this even happened. Like it's possible that this is just like another dream sequence, like that park bench. Oh, the sat phone. Hey, Rick lucky like that, man. The guy he asked the guy to shoot him in the head, and the guy refused, and then he's the only person on the helicopter to not get shot or get hurt or even scrape his knee. But you know, that's Rick Grimes, huh? That's Rick Grimes. Rick Grimes don't get hurt. Rick Grimes hurt people. He don't get hurt. You think it's a dream, Nina? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a dream. I'm be honest with you. There's just too much ridiculousness happening all at once. He in the front seat and the back seat. Black dude gets shot in the helicopter crash, and he fine. And he finally love his life in 2 minutes. They wrapped up a lot in like 2 minutes. Park bench's role play. I mean, that's cool. Uh, maybe. I guess. I don't know. It's only one episode. It, it's only one episode, so I'm not gonna. I don't have any working theories yet. I have to see how this movie goes. Again, I don't like the jumping around. I like a solid story. If you're gonna give me a memory or something like that, that's fine. But consistent memories. Now I'm starting to trying to figure out what's real, what isn't, what's actually part of the story. So you want me to call the after show? I don't know if they do the after show anymore. Somebody was saying they don't do was it Dead Live or something like that? I don't know if they do that anymore. You're gonna make a Dead Live. All right, this wasn't hard enough. I'll just go ahead and make a whole show. He did get accused of SA, but he was found not guilty. He didn't do it or something like that. But yeah, that already ruined his career. Yep. Yeah. Yep. I think his wife even talked about leaving him for a little bit until the truth came out. All right. So being that this is my first time and that I'm gonna be honest, man. I really had a lot of fun talking to y'all. I know that I gotta step my game up a little bit and be more talkative, but I had to find my groove a little bit and kind of get into it. But I enjoyed talking to each and every one of you. And since some of you want to do it next week, we can go ahead and do it next week, man. Go ahead and do it next week. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me and support me and all this, and the thumbs up and all of this. I I really do. So thank you for watching me, Dan. I'll talk to you later, my friend. And I love y'all and y'all be easy. All right. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow for Halo. All right. Love y'all. Peace.